like my good friend Ralph Smart says, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. So here we are today out in nature, and just some commentary that I thought was relevant. So yeah, in my previous video I spoke a bit about the current situation in the world, and that can be very stressful knowing about all of this crazy stuff going on in the world, right? So yeah, I think the focus for today is how do you relax, how do you let go, how do you just accept what is and let it pass through you, because resistance creates persistence and relaxation enables imagination. So yeah, um, firstly, get into nature. If you get into nature, you're ticking many boxes. You've got some fresh clean oxygen, you've got the sun, which is crucial for health and mood and hormones and vitality and low stress, and shout out to the sun doing its thing, for most of the day. And yeah, then nature is a healing medium, so if you're here, you will naturally start to detense. It's almost like a washcloth full of grounded dirt, and nature just squeezes us out, lets us dry. And it's so important for us to get into nature since we are natural beings. The concrete jungle is a cheap imitation of the real one, and it comes with a bunch of ailments, and these ailments are a result of itself. you know so how do we reverse engineer our current malaise? We essentially go back to the roots, we go back to the basics, we start embracing what has been given to us for free, and we try and preserve that. That's what we should be doing. So another one is movement. Movement is crucial, and it gets the lymph flowing, expels toxins, and gets the blood going. Lymph is essential, and blood is essential, and movement is essential for those things to move. The more we move, the healthier we will be. The more we sit, the more stagnant we are. Think about nature. When something is stagnant, it's rotting, it's dead, it's usually food for parasites, right? And in terms of the spiritual metaphors, that's also true. So the more you elate, the more you create a shield against the negative influences of the world. And rather, not the world, around the world. So yeah, we've got nature, number one, movement, number two, and now stillness, number three. So most people, not most people, but a lot of people these days have been taking up some sort of meditative practice. What must be understood with that is it doesn't mean you have to sit still and be stagnant, or sit in and do a quiet meditation. There are different kinds of meditation that you can use. It's mainly just getting yourself to focus on the current moment. For me, the most beneficial one has been breathing, just focusing on the breath. There's the Buttukyo method, which is a fantastic way to breathe, where you breathe very slowly through the nose and out through the nose without pauses in the breath. Something that's definitely worth checking out, as it releases a lot of nitric oxide, which dilates the blood vessels and gets a lot of organs to also relax and get the blood flow optimally to the organs. So something to practice almost daily is these breathing methods. So yeah, we've got stillness, we've got movement, we've got nature. Now hydration, also very important, and diet. Those two sort of go hand in hand. Drink enough water, drink water with salts added to it, and eat healthy, or eat organic food, spend more money on food. If you do not take time for your wellness, you will have to make time for your sickness, and that is a good motto in terms of how you eat. And yeah, that is it for today. I'm doing these 5-minute videos. I feel it's more flowy, but God bless.